Well, ladies and gentlemen, have I got a treat for you? As you know, I absolutely love my pace fishing. Do it all the time, and I absolutely love it. Now, one man has probably taught me more about pace fishing than any other, and it's that man over there, look. There he is. Mr. Findlay, the pioneer of every fish catching method we all take for granted now. And look, he's doing us a pace fishing masterclass, look. How are we doing, Andrew?
Alright, thank you. Had a great day here at the Glebe. On a good peg, of course, but no good sitting on a bad one when you're doing an article.
So, obviously, Andy, how long have you been fishing pace for over the years?
As long as I can remember. I used to fish it a lot more back in the day than I do now. I've learned to fish other methods.
Look at that.
Successfully. Lovely clean fish.
Beautiful.
But now and again, you know, on the right venue, the right months of the year, pace fishing can be unbeatable, especially on these prolific venues.
It's deadly, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is the bait to be on when it's working. Today, I'm using the Salmon Pro range of ground bait, just putting a big lump on. Look, today seemed to less pellets in the paste pot, just paste on its own.
Nice big lump.
Yeah, burying that in as big as the pot can handle, really. Just putting it together, dip it in the water before it goes in the pot.
So lovely and wet. Let's just have a quick look at your float, because you've got one of the new ones on.
Yeah, new pace range. It's a size 1 because I'm fishing in the margin. It's only just under 3 foot deep, so there's no need for extra weight. It's not a self-cocking float, but you can see I've used, for the last rubber, I've used some tungsten tubing that the carp lads use.
You use this little stuff here, haven't you?
That's right.
Tungsten tubing.
It's just like a silicone, but it's impregnated with tungsten, so it makes it really heavy. And that sort of length there takes about 3 number 8 shot. You know, it's equivalent to 3 number 8 shot. So it cocks a float perfectly.
Lovely, neat way of doing it, that, isn't it?
You see that when it's in the water. Yeah, it cocks itself. That isn't a self-cocking float, but with the weight of the silicone, it cocks it to that. You know, so you know it's fishing straight away as soon as you tip your paste in.
So today we've been here filming like a really in-depth guide to pace fishing. We're going to go through all of his mixes, the rigs, really in depth, the hooks, the feeding, everything. Obviously, I just wanted to have a quick natter with Andy while I was here, So give us a bit of a rundown of the old pace fishing history, mate, because it's sort of like you say, it's changed a lot, hasn't it? And
yeah.
You've been through all different phases, and
that's right. I mean, my all-time favourite mix for meat for paste was meat paste.
Meat paste.
Yeah, I went through all the different meats and found one that really worked well. It was a soft hammer, actually.
Look at that, go on, son.
It's not up front. Difficult. But, and that's what I did most damage in the early years. I kept it to myself a bit, you know, all the other lads using pellet paste still, some ground bait paste, but meat paste was a mix for me. It took a bit of time getting it right, but perfected it at the end. Fishing exactly the same way as I'm fishing this ground bait paste today, but the fish just seemed to like it more. But as the years went on and other anglers cottoned on to what I was doing, you know, it lost its effectiveness until up to a few years ago it seemed to be not the thing to do anymore.
So, you know, just going back to the meat paste, because there is a few venues where meat paste is really good now, even now, like a lot of big name anglers that you wouldn't associate with paste fishing are using it.
Yeah.
So just talk us through that. Is it just literally running it through a riddle, or?
Well, see, again, the meat's changed over the years, the brands have changed, and again it started to get quite hard to source. But there was different ways have changed as to how you'd make your paste. The best way now with the meat that is available is using a sausage making machine, which grinds the luncheon meat or the soft meat as finely as possible.
Yeah.
And that's why this paste is so good, what we're using today, because it's a really fine mix. And you know, because the meat had changed, that was the best way of making it. Else just putting it through the riddle like I used to, in them days the meat was really soft.
Way up, way.
So you could get away with just putting it through a riddle and you'd end up with a really soft paste.
Because I always remember, a bit of a fan, I used to buy all the DVDs and that they used to do. And I remember you doing a meat paste video here, and you had like hemp in it and all sorts. Is that not?
Again, yeah. You know, it's changed through all the mixes through the years, just using meat, because I found out that meat was the best thing to put in a paste, because that's what the fish really wanted to eat.
Those skimmers love paste as well, don't they?
Yeah, it catches skimmers. Sometimes it's the best bait for them, depending on what venue you're on. But my meat paste fishing started using brown crumb with it, because in the day when I was learning how to use it, just using meat on its own was too wet and you couldn't hang it off the end of your pole. We didn't use a pole pot in them days. But drying it up a bit with brown crumb, you still smell the meat in it. And this was a venue really where I learned how to fish that. And I used to come up here in the evening matches and win every one by using it, filling it in with bait at the start. You know, meat mostly, although it's banned on this venue now. And just fishing like a brown crumb and meat paste over it, which you could hang off the end of your pole and just ship out and lower it in, and it was unbeatable at the time. But as time went on, you know, anglers are onto it, and it's going in everywhere, and anything like that loses its effectiveness on commercial. So, you know, that was the first stage. Then I thought I need to make it heavier, because just meat on its own is quite a light bait with the fat in it. So I added a third hemp to 2/3 meat, and that gave it the weight. And again, you know, the glebe in particular, the fish really responded to hemp. So again, that was another deadly paste. And in them days, they used to feed meat with it, because it went hand in hand. You know, the fish were eating the meat loosely. That went on for a few years, doing really well. And then I thought, you know, all the effort of cubing meat as well as making your paste was a bit too much. So after that, I started using corn as feed, just potting corn in and fishing meat paste over it.
Because that's really popular at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Corn with paste over the top.
That's right, and that's the way I ended up fishing meat paste. Really effective, but again, you know, as the other lads start using it, then again it loses its effectiveness.
Do you know what I've just done, Finn?
What you've done?
Put my hand in a load of goose poo.
Yeah. But yeah, I was saying, you know, it got a time where, from the meat paste being #1 method wherever I went, winning lots of matches on it, I started to struggle on it, sometimes bombing out big time. You know, the fish, you always got liners, but it seemed like it just wasn't the bait to be on anymore. You know, not just going on good venues, going on harder venues as well. Also along the journey in them years, I've come to understand other methods and baits. And
So you love your hard pellet now, don't you?
Yeah, hard pellet.
Method.
Good thing to mention at this point is back in the day when meat paste was the way to go, and pellet paste and ground bait paste as well. They all had the day, but in them days there wasn't the amount of hard pellets going in. You know, we're all still learning how to fish and not feeding heavy, but these days there's that many hard pellets go in fisheries like this that the fish get used to them, and that's all they want to eat. And I've always understood from then that the most of whatever bait goes into a fishery, that's the bait you need to be on. Because that's what the fish are feeding on, you know, it becomes a natural source of food. So, you know, it all makes sense.
But even that aside, obviously you can still have some brilliant days fishing paste, can't you? I mean, I absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's a great way of fishing. Most of the time you just catch a big fish on it. It's a good sort of method to get yourself out of jail with if you're not doing so well during the day, you know, to catch up at the end with some nice big fish.
So Finn, what paste are we using?
We're using the Pro Meaty Mix ground bait.
Meaty salmon.
Meaty salmon ground bait. There's a scale in there. Just coming to the end of the bag, so we've used a full bag today. So So that's how good the fishing's been. Never forget your towel.
So it's obviously like a bit of a reddish orangey colour, which
Yeah.
is quite nice, isn't it, in this coloured water?
It's nice, it's fine.
That's the key, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It stays on the hook. You can mix it really soft, put a bit of water with that because it's dried out during the day. But because it's fine, even when it's wet, holds together perfectly. Just, you know, play with it with your fingers.
So just, because I was trying to explain this to somebody the other day, a wet paste that you think's just going to come off straight away actually holds on the hook longer in water than a dry one does, doesn't it?
That's
Can you just explain to people why?
Why that is? It's because water supports anything. Because it's mass around something, it holds it together, and that's you know what you've got to get in your head. See, just supposing I just drop that and let it fall in the water, it'd fall really fast. But if I put it in the water and let go of it, it'd fall slowly through the water, and that's the mass of the water just, you know,
cradling
supporting it as it falls through the water.
I think as well, if you're using a drier mix, the water's obviously getting to the ground bait, isn't it? And pushing it apart and expanding it.
That's right, yeah.
Because that's already so wet,
That's it.
the water can't actually get in, can it?
Yeah. As well as that, most of the time, as it is today, although it's warm, I mean, it's not that warm today, but the water's normally cooler than the air, and because it's cool, that also holds it together. Especially in the days of meat paste fishing, because the fat, we all know oil and fat goes thick once it gets in the water.
So we'll just try catch one more.
Just get that pole pot right next to the surface before it drops out, and then that ensures it gets to the bottom intact.
If you do have any doubts with the soft, super wet paste, just put some in a bowl of water or whatever you've got. Yeah, that'll do, yeah.
I mean, we all strike when we get a bite on paste, but when it's soft like we're fishing it today, I really don't think there's any need. Just sit there and your elastic will come out a split second later. But it's hard to resist not striking, especially on the type of bite you get from fishing paste.
But yeah, if you've got any doubts about the soft paste being on your hook when you're fishing, just drop a bit in some cold water at home with an hook in it and just see how long it takes to break down. Because if you've got your mix right, like a nice fine mix like what Andy's using today, it will stay on an amazing amount of time, won't it? And the fish just slurp it up because it's so wet. So
it's just really like any bait you've fed in ends up like sloppy paste, and they're eating that, so they're less cautious when you know, you present a really soft ball of paste when you shake fish.
Isn't it? But a nice one to finish our little catch up on. So it's been a pleasure for me to come out with Andy today paste fishing as a paste fishing aficionado. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
See you soon.
Great day.